Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Medical Research with Mohan. I'm Dr. Mohan Raj Sharma, and today's topic for discussion is how to frame research questions. These are my learning objectives. The first and general objective is I will help you understand the concept rather than memorizing the definitions of research methods. Second and more specific is learning the definition, importance, and ways of constructing research questions. Let's first describe what we mean by research question. They have got specific meaning in clinical research. The questions regarding the uncertainty in the specific area the investigator wants to resolve are the research questions. Framing research questions have two aspects. First is finding the uncertainty, and second is converting that uncertainty into a feasible and valid research project. Let's briefly discuss about the importance of having good research question. Good research questions set the tone of the research, and they are often the precursor and form the basis of objectives and hypotheses. And having good questions is a necessity in producing clinically relevant results for evidence-based medicine and practice. In research, there is almost always one primary research question, and research questions should be developed at the beginning of a study. These are the final criteria for a good research question developed by Hurley and colleagues in 2007. Research questions should be feasible, interesting, novel, ethical, and relevant. We'll go one by one. Let's first discuss about the feasibility of the research question. They should fulfill these four criteria. There should be adequate number of research participants. You should have adequate technical expertise. The research project should be affordable in time and money, and it should be manageable in scope. Next one is interesting. The research question should be of interest to broader community, and normally common day-to-day topic of health importance tend to be interesting in nature. For example, effect of yoga or effect of exercise on various health conditions will be of immediate interest to the general audience. Third, and equally important, is the novelty of your project. By novelty, we mean that the research question confirms, refutes, or extends previous findings, or it generates new findings. Fourth is ethical. But the research questions should conform to international and national standards of responsible conduct of research. And one practical question you should ask yourself is your project likely to go through your institutional review board? The fifth one is the relevance of your research question. By this, we mean that it influences practice guidelines and health policy, or guide further research, or at least generates hypotheses for future research. And here are the steps of constructing research question. They go through step 1 to step 4. The step 1 is first to identify the uncertainty. This is extremely important. If something is already proven, or there is a consensus in that area, then there is no point setting research question. Then next step is to review the literature to know the exact level of uncertainty. Sometimes you think that there is uncertainty, but if you review the literature, there is already enough evidence that the uncertainty has already been resolved. And in your review of the literature, the input from the experts, mentors, colleagues, and collaborators will be very helpful. Once you establish the fact that there is indeed an uncertainty in your area of interest, then you go with a general question. Once you make a general question, then you use the finer criteria to refine the question, and now your question is ready. Let's do a practical example on this, the relationship between exercise and the prevention of stroke. This is a very general question that has come to your mind. Next thing you would do is you review the literature and find out, first confirm, and then find the degree of uncertainty in this area. Now you have really confirmed that there is uncertainty there, but the question itself is still not complete. These are the aspects you have to operationalize. What do you mean by exercise? Is it swimming? It is running? Is it lifting weight? Another is what do you mean by being helpful? Another is what is prevention? There may be many interpretation of prevention, and there are different forms and severity of each stroke. Unless you operationalize all these and you add time to it, then only it becomes a good research question. Now I have developed this question like this. Does doing at least 150 minutes per week of physical exercise in the form of brisk walking decrease the risk of stroke as defined by MRS or NIH criteria in 1 year by 20%? Now every component has been operationalized. Now it is an answerable question. To summarize today's presentation, all studies should start with a research question that addresses what the investigator would like to know. It is easy to find the problem, but can be quite difficult in asking answerable questions. The steps described in this video will make it easy for you to develop good questions. I hope the information presented here is of help to you. I hope to see you in next video. Bye.